Hi guys, thanks for checking out my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about my 2022 Ford Bronco and how I installed a Barricade HD winch bumper to it. I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, please leave comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Now the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to pull these little covers off. Just give them a good tug, they pop right off. And it's going to reveal the 6 bolts that hold your bumper on. These are 15mm bolts. They're not torqued too bad, so they come right off. You do not have to remove the skid plate or the original tie downs to remove your bumper or put the new one back on. Unless you want to, just leave it alone. Anyways, if you're worried about the weight of the bumper, it weighs about 25 pounds, so it's actually very light. One person can do it without a problem. I was kind of surprised at how cheap the bumper is. Now I just have a base, so I don't have any sensors in my bumper. So read the instructions, but also a simple process. You pull the old sensors off, and the new bumper has space for them. We're going to do an unboxing here. Barricade did a pretty good job of packaging it up. There was one hole you can see on the right there, and it scratched the bumper a little bit, but it wasn't too concerning. Otherwise it was packed pretty well. The bumper is heavy. The new bumper weighs about 67 pounds without any of the brackets or anything on it. Just that part right there is 67 pounds. So you might need some help putting the new one back on. My attempt here was to show you the quality of the new bumper. These Barricade bumpers are pretty heavy duty. I'm not quite sure how thick the steel is, but I was trying to get a picture here. Not the best camera, but you can kind of get an idea. The welds are all pretty clean on the outside. But that's the new bracket, easily accessed through the front of the bumper to install the new bolts. Now this picture here is the old brackets that need to come off, and that is the new brackets that need to go on. Now I did not film that part. That's the new bolt. You're going to use the black bolt. So you're going from a 15mm to an 18mm bolt. Now you're going to see me put this back on with the original bolts because I didn't read the instructions. So what you don't see is me going back and doing this process all over again. Now those plates, if you do it before this process, they're real easy to get to. There's just a couple of little plastic screw-on pieces that hold the plates on. You unscrew those and the old plates pop off. And then the new plates just set in there until you're ready to run a bolt through them. Now I just happen to have a bunch of buckets lying around, so this made the process for me doing it by myself a whole lot easier. I just had to get one bolt in on one side, and then I was set, and I didn't have to worry about it anymore. I just went to the other side and proceeded installing the bolts. Now the torque on these bolts is, the best I could find was roughly 59 foot-pounds. Don't quote me on that. That's what I found online. Now when I redid this, I do not have a good torque wrench, so I did not torque mine. But I used some blue Loctite and gave it a good oomph, and then I feel like I'm pretty good. I do want to get a new torque wrench and torque them down. Now this is just a cover plate. There's 2 bolts holding it in. Also a fairly heavy piece of steel. Again, I apologize, I don't have the best camera, but you'll kind of get the idea of the process. Now I do not have adaptive cruise control on my Bronco, so it comes with this little plate, which you do not use if you have adaptive cruise control. So it just covers one of the 3 holes. You can also see in this video to my right, one of the plugs. I think there's 4 plugs on this bumper for sensors that your Bronco may have. If you do not have sensors, it comes with the plugs. Now here we have the push bar or bull bar, whatever you want to call it, which I am showing it installed, but I'm going to remove it because I'm going to install a winch on this bumper. But it's a pretty hefty piece of steel, and it comes with 2 lights, 2 places to put your spots on if you wanted to. Also, the bumper has 2 holes if you wanted to add some driving lights or some spotlights. I wish I could see. Should I take my glasses off? Number 3. Glasses?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hi guys. No, it's fake.
Don't forget to subscribe.
That's on the end. I gotta remember to keep looking at this. Shit, this is hard. Hi guys, this is Steve. Thanks so much.
Yay.